everyone. You are watching IQ Podcaster about real or real.
May kakilala ka bang super fan online pero in real life hindi mo makausap? Or maybe ikaw to, tahimik sa classroom pero keyboard warrior sa group chat.
O kaya naman sobrang confident sa TikTok, pero sa classroom, nawawala naman. Bakit kaya madalawang version ng ating sarili?
Hi everyone, my name is Khalid.
And I am Maria, at ang topic natin today ay real or real. Is the digital you the real you? Isang pero relatable lang sa patungkol sa paano tayo nag-present ng life versus kung sino ba talaga tayo in real life.
Totoo nga ba ang pinapakita natin sa internet or created lang to dahil mas clickable?
At para sa mga guys sa discussion na ito, let's welcome our guests, Ms. Nara and Raji.
Hi everyone, I'm Miss Sarah and super interesting talaga ng topic na to.
So let's start with this. Sa tingin niyo ba yung digital version na ay totoo kayo?
Ako partly, kasi syempre, we want to present our best self online.
Same here. Pero minsan, feeling ko nagiging performance na siya. Like, you post not because you want, but para makita ng iba na okay ka, masaya ka.
Guilty rin ako dyan minsan. Actually, kwento ko lang. Recently, masaya naman ako. Walang problema sa buhay. Pero since sigat yung song na Multo by Camp of You, I had to use that song para mag-isabay sa trend. Like, nininig ko lang siya.
Pero ang tanong, nagpapakatotoo pa ba kayo?
Exactly, and what makes it more complicated is that research show that people really do act differently online. Like a 2024 study stated that some college students have a separate identity online.
At hindi lang yan. May article din sa 2023. In that article, they explain that some people even pretend live a lifestyle they can afford just to appear successful online.
Kaya nga minsan, ang digital world nagiging filter and trap. Parang gusto mo maging yung edited picture mo forever.
And here's something to think about. A 2005 study titled Liar Liar Internet Faking But Not Frequency of Use Effects of Social Skills, Self-Esteem, Social Anxiety, and Aggression explains how pretending online too much can lead to things like social anxiety, low self-esteem, and even narcissistic behavior. Kaya even online lang yan, may epekto pa rin siya sa mental health natin.
Grabe no, we perform, we present, we filter, pero at what cost?
At dahil doon, minsan sobrang laki ng gap between the real you and the digital version. And that's not always bad ha, pero when we start believing na yung online version of us is more valid or valuable than our real self, doon magkakaproblema.
And you know what? The digital version might get likes, comments, views, but it's the real you that matters to people who truly know you.
Kaya sana, let's be kinder to ourselves. Hindi natin kailangan maging consistent sa pagiging perfect online.
Kaya nga, the info filter is not just fake news. It's also about filtering the version of ourselves to present. Am I still being real? Or ginagawa ko ng bato to impress others online? Let's ask ourselves muna so that hindi tayo nakawala yung ikaw sa real life at ikaw sa reels. So what we did learn today?
First na di palagi magkapareho yung digital self sa real self. And that's okay as long as di nawawala yung ikaw.
Totoo, pwede naman mag-curate pero dapat maging mindful pa din. Hindi naman kailangan maging perfect para maging totoo.
And kung minsan, nararamdaman mo na parang kang dalawang tao, offline and online, okay lang. Pero wag mo hayaan na madibayin ka ng likes, trends, or filters.
Ang importante, kilala niyo pa rin ang sarili niyo. Real or real. Kayo pa rin ang may hawak kung paano kayo magpapakatotoo.
So whether you're scrolling, posting, or simply thinking, question us, is this me or just the version I think he wants?
And at the end of the day, mas mahalaga pa rin yung pagiging totoo kaysa sa pagiging impressive. And remember, filters fade, trends change, and authenticity lasts. And maging proud ka sa sarili kahit di ka viral. Thanks for tuning in. Hanggang sa susunod na usapang totoo.